Okay, guys, I am sitting here in Iowa, and I got a load headed to Puyallup, Washington. Now, I get here on the day it says to get here on the my Prime app, and I arrive here early, and I get parked and everything, and I walk on in, and I'm all like, okay, this is good. I'm finally getting back out west. Rock. Okay. Well, honey. It's like this. We go on in there, and we're doing this. Okay, guys, I am sitting here in Iowa, picking up a load, and it told me I had to get here on the 16th on my app. With Prime, they send you a next proposed load on your app and all this stuff. So I'm supposed to pick it up on Friday, excuse me. But evidently, I get up to the window, get in there, hey, got my deal. It's going to Washington State. And, well, it's not ready. They said, you are not scheduled to pick up until tomorrow at this time. Do what? If I'd known that, I could have got a 34 before I even came here. I could have got a shower, everything else. I was in a rush to get here. So anyway, of course I don't say that to them. It's not their fault that Prime made a mistake. So I message my dispatcher, tell her what's going on. So she gets a hold of sales. Well, she puts a message into sales. They don't get back with her. I mean, my clock is just ticking away. I finally split my clock. I was like, screw this. I went ahead and split the clock after losing a lot of my clock. And, I call back or message back, and still nothing from sales. I mean, hours are going by. And finally, my dispatcher sends me a message she got from sales, which didn't say shit. So I call her and I said, is there something I'm not understanding here? And she goes, I just sent you what they sent me, which basically says we have no idea still. It is what it is. They got you scheduled for tomorrow, but maybe they'll work you in, maybe they won't. Maybe you'll just wait till tomorrow. And I'm thinking, maybe you better compensate me pretty big on this. You know what I'm saying? My time is money. And because of this, I'm not going to get a 34, because I thought I was going to go ahead and get a 34 on this trip to Washington. And I was like, score, yeah, no. Not gonna happen. So I hope they financially compensate me. But those are some of the things in trucking. Even when it's really good, you have to get ready for and get used to, is sometimes it's things are gonna happen, and that's just the way it's gonna roll. So, I'm just sitting here waiting, and I'll let you guys know how it goes. And we're gonna take some footage along the road, not along the road, but along the route to Washington. It's a real pretty route. It's 1,700, let me see, 1,700. It's a little over 1,700 miles for this to get to 1,776 miles to get to my 90 there. So I'm sorry, I was having to look, and I'm not going to bother going, edit this part out now. I'm not that anal. So anyway, guys, I'll get back with you as soon as I know something. I'm going to go ahead and cook me up something to eat. I've talked to them. They said if they don't get me loaded tonight, it's okay to park the night here, which is good. Because I'll have already split this clock, and it's time's getting away from me. You know, I got here this morning at around 6 in the morning, and it's already 1:30. So, you know, I'm going to go ahead and just hunker down. I'm going to cook myself something to eat, relax. After they get me loaded, I'm going to go about 4 hours down the road, hit a Love's, and get cleaned up and get back on the road and just keep on going, guys. Okay, you know, this is trucking. It is what it is. You got to get used to these hiccups if you're going to do it. And, you know, another thing, I do not recommend trucking to anyone right now. Anyone. I don't recommend anyone come into this industry right now. It's rough. We're starving out here. You know, I mean, I'm making a living. I ain't going to lie. But, you know, until things change, it's just not a place I recommend for people to start out in. It's not the right time. You know, there's things I hear that the tides might be changing. You know, there's some changes in the air. So we just have to see, you know, because that'd be nice. But anyway, guys, I'll get back with you in a little bit. All the winds are going crazy. It slowed down some, but it was really whooping it up. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, we are all loaded. Everything's ready to rock and roll. But it took so long that the winds have really picked up, and we got 43-mile-an-hour gust. We have 24 sustained. I only got 36,000 in the box. I'm just not willing to take that down the road. So I'm just going to park here around 4 in the morning. This stuff will clear up, and I'll get my butt moving. But anyway, guys, that's what's going on. I'm going to make something to eat a little later. Then I'm going to get some sleep and get up early and get my butt moving down the road, because the winds at that time will be like 16-mile-an-hour winds with 20-mile-an-hour gusts, which is nothing. Okay, guys, talk to you later. Good morning, guys. Hey, we stayed the night at the shipper last night because of the 40-mile-an-hour winds. So we are about to get going. The winds have totally died down. I mean, there's still a little bit of wind here and there, but they're like 18-mile-an-hour winds. I can live with that. I've done my pre-trip. Everything's good. Dressed the bed. Filled my cup with ice and tea. So we are ready to rock and roll, guys. So let's get going. Okay, guys, you are not going to believe my luck lately. What's happened now, you say? Miss Mother Trucker, what could have gone wrong? Take a look. Y'all. Really? And I had to have a car pointed out to me. Right? Exactly. What a nightmare. So anyway, I'm just outside of Sioux City, Iowa. So on 29. I tell y'all, give me a break. And then to make it worse, I accidentally call safety instead of road assist. Well, first I call road assist. Road assist says, well, you're not technically on the side of the highway. You are in a rest area. So I'm like, yeah, but still, you know, highway's right there. Hello. I mean, see, highway, me. So anyway, he goes, well, you might as well be at a truck stop. And I said, okay. And he goes, so goodbye. So I had to go call again, push 3, and get the secondary road assist, which that guy's really nice. So anyway, he's got someone coming out, and I'm just like, why me? Why? Y'all, I'll tell you, it's always an adventure out here. But that being said, I still love trucking. But, you know, right now financially, it hurts. But now that I'm back Western Regional, I think we should pick up. But, you know, right now, the whole industry as a whole is hurting, but I think there's a lot of steps that are being taken to help. Like, a lot of these foreign drivers are going to be out of here. I'm hoping to see our freight rates start going back up. And hopefully, a lot of the truckers who've been pushed out by the low freight rates, by the foreign drivers, hopefully, we're going to start attracting quality drivers again. It's really hard to see. And I really wish our company would stop hiring new drivers for a while. That we'd go under a hiring freeze for the next year or so. But I think Prime's, and I'm not sure, this is just a theory, but I think Prime's getting some kind of government credits for, almost like a school does. Some kind of subsidy. I'm not sure. But the thing is we need to take care of our people that we have. The trucking industry needs to attract a lot of these seasoned drivers that have been forced out of the industry because it's been so watered down. And I think getting rid of a lot of the foreign drivers, they're bringing in dirt cheap labor. They're bringing in people that do not know what they're doing. They're not safe drivers. They don't speak English. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens there. And that doesn't mean every foreign driver, look at the Peruvian trucker. Great driver. He's as good as anyone at Prime. Speaks perfect English. Awesome dude. There's a lot of drivers out there that are from other countries that do speak English, have got their CDLs here in the United States. So, you know, it's not like every foreign trucker is awful. If they've proven their worth, and they're not sitting here working for these fly-by-night companies who are just churning them out in their country and sending them to the U.S., and they can't read our signs or anything. And a lot of them have spare drivers in there that don't even have CDLs from their own country, and where they're coming from, they're just handing them pieces of, here, CDL, you got a CDL, go. You know, learn on the roads there, and that's kind of what the U.S. does. I mean, let's be honest. But they do get more training. They can read the road signs, and they're trained to the U.S. standards. So anyway, here nor there. But I do think we're going to see a turnaround in trucking. And also, with this break on the tariffs, I think that's going to make a huge difference. So, you know, everything in time. I think we're going to have a real rough year. I think we're in for a big recession. I think reefer drivers, which was what I do right now. I think RV transporters are all going to survive this. One thing for RV transporters, a lot of people, they can't afford housing nowadays. They're moving into RVs. So that type of trucking. And also another career out there that's, I think, is going to take off is, and they're saying it's going to be one of the top, it was one of the top businesses to start last year, this year, and probably in the years to come, is an RV mobile technician. So, you know, it's just because people can't afford homes anymore. They can't afford the high rents anymore. They're moving into RVs and into RV parks. They're able to take their home and go somewhere else to find work. And so, and in the trucking industry, I think people who live in RVs, I think it's brilliant. I really, really do. I think it's a great way to go. Because, you know, you can, if you change whoever you work for, you can move that RV near a terminal. Some terminals are going to let you keep them right there in your new job. So, you know, I think it's a cool way to go. So anyway, guys, I will get back with you as soon as I know a little more. I'm going to go ahead and jump out here and take a picture of this for my, you know, the cover of, well, what do you want to call it? It's not thumbnail. Yeah, I feel as dingy as they come right now. Okay, love y'all. See you in a minute. Hey guys, well, I'm showered, I'm clean, I'm here in South Dakota. I've stopped at the, a pilot here, so I am going to get some rest. I know my hair's still wet, what a hot mess, but I'm going to stop, get some rest. I only have about 2 hours and 20 minutes left on my clock, so I'm going to hit the sack, and then when I get up, I'll get back with y'all, and we'll get back on the road and keep heading on down it. Okay, guys, talk to you in a little while. Guys, I'm sitting here in Montana on 90, doing my 30-minute break. So, just here, I'd let y'all know where I am. Okay, guys. Yeah, it's not the most pretty part of Montana. Well, there's a prime trailer and truck. It's cloudy, but it's not windy like it was yesterday. Oh, wow. There's a Belgian Malinois. I hope he's not abandoned. Oh, Lord. There's so many trash truckers when it comes to their dogs. They just outright abandon them. It's sad. Okay, guys. Hey, y'all. Well, we are here in Gray Cliff, Montana on 90, so we will be closing down for the night. We got 761 miles to go before our 90, so we'll almost get there tomorrow, but not quite. But I'm just going to give you a quick view of this rest area. I mean, Montana is effing gorgeous, y'all. I've been here before, but let me let you have a look, and then I'll talk at y'all tomorrow. It's cloudy though, y'all. The mountains are off in the distance. It's hard to see, but it is really, really gorgeous here. I know it's hard to tell from the camera's just not picking up how beautiful it is. Okay, guys, I will talk at you tomorrow. Good morning, y'all. This is the next morning. It is so gorgeous here. Trying to get some better views of everything. Look at those mountains. Still snow this time of year. Look at that. There's the Pearl. Isn't she gorgeous? Oh, it is so beautiful here. Oh, and cold. Oh my God. I'm so not used. Being Southern Regional lately, I have not been used to this kind of cold lately. Oh, my lanta. Yeah, my hair's a mess. Wind blown. Okay, let's get on the road, guys, and tear it up. Catch you in a little bit. Oh, this is exactly what I want to do. You see how it has a deck? And then one towed behind, one on the deck, and one behind. It's called RV Tow and Haul. And evidently this person does it for Bennett. I need to see if they're available to talk to. How cool is this? That is exactly what I'm wanting to do. Oh my gosh. How cool is this? Hey guys, I'm still in Montana. It is just getting more and more beautiful. I've been going through all these mountains. I met a pilot, and this pilot is off the chain, y'all. It is so nice. this is so cool, guys. I'm gonna see if this is this gentleman. Okay, guys, well, I did get to talk to the driver. Wasn't very friendly, but he wasn't bad. I mean, you know, he's a busy guy. He's getting $2.80 a mile for one on and one off. And I know if you're going to Alaska, you'll get more and stuff. He drives for Bennett, so yeah, that RV tow and haul, that's some badass stuff. I really want to get into that. But, okay, guys, I will catch you after a little while. I am going to get going. And I just thought that was kind of cool. That's where I'm wanting to end up, is doing RV tow and haul. And I got to have a bed, like you saw that bed. I got to have that installed on the back of my truck. So that's kind of cool. Okay, guys, I'll talk to you after a little bit. Well, I just came into Idaho just a minute ago. Look how flipping beautiful this is, guys. It is gorgeous. Just mountain peaks everywhere. Sorry it keeps coming in and out of focus, but oh, I love my job when I'm out in the West. Western Regional is just so beautiful. It's where I spent most of my career as a driver, is in the West. But don't get me wrong, I love Florida too. But okay, guys, I got to get back moving again. Hey, guys, well, I have made it here to Washington. I'm 250 miles away from my 90, which doesn't deliver until tomorrow night at 2 in the morning. So basically the day after tomorrow at 2 in the morning. So anyway, guys, I'm here at a pretty little rest area. I mean, it's not gorgeous, not like Montana, but it'll do for the night. I'm going to make myself something to eat and get a little rest, and then we'll get this puppy on in there tomorrow night, late. But I will drive in tomorrow early as soon as I get my clock back, because I want to get somewhere parked, and then do a 10-hour break and then scoot on in there at around 2 in the morning. Okay, guys, talk to you later. Bye-bye. Okay, guys, I arrived here at my 90, and I'm going to go ahead. I got to walk into the office, and here, we got to put on this little badge on our vest right here, so. Lord, my hair. I swear, times I think about cutting this shit off. But I like my hair. Okay, guys, this is a no camera facility, so I can't film anything out here. So I'm going to go ahead, get off here. I'm going to run this in and get my door. And I'll get back with you. Okay, guys, I finished dropping off at my 90 and at Costco. What a nightmare. And then anyway, now I'm already have come down and I'm at my 01. And there's an 02 and an 03 and then a 90 on this load. But they're all in Yakima except for my 90, and that's in Cali. So, okay, guys, and I'll get on that one on the next deal. So, please, if you stayed with me this long, thanks. I appreciate y'all. Please hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps the channel. Give me a thumbs up. Leave in the comments, hey, I watched till the end. Okay, guys, later.